The University of Finley and the Cleveland Browns have established a partnership, and we're here to go over some frequently asked students who are interested in pursuing the experience that this partnership is going to give them. And Scott Grant is here to answer some of the questions. Scott, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yeah, my name is Scott Grant. I'm an assistant professor in the College of Business. Primarily, I work with the Sport Event Management program. I'll be directing the first of interviews and applications for this program. So this is an opportunity for us to kind of discuss a little bit more about it, answer some of those questions that we've been getting through email to ensure everybody's kind of on the same page moving forward.
All right, Scott, tell us more about the Browns Edge program and what that means to the UF students.
So the Browns Edge collaborative agreement between the Browns and our institution, where we really are focused on improving student skills and success later on in their lives in the chosen industry of sport business. There's a lot of integral pieces that go into it, and for us, it's a way that our institution is proactive moving forward to continue to show that we're committed to making sure that our kids are the best and most prepared they graduate in the next level of their careers.
And what kind of internships are available, and what would those students be doing?
The cool part about the EDGE program it can be very fluid. Right now, we are sourcing candidates for a summer training camp special events internship component. Now, moving forward, those internships could look differently, but ultimately this summer, they'll be working with the Browns special events staff, managing training camps. A lot of different things go into training camp. It's a lot of work, it's a lot of time, but it's an awesome opportunity to network and really prove and gain skills for those kids that are interested in working in the sports industry after college.
Are these internships available for the summer and fall?
Yes, there are internships. The Browns hire interns for summer and fall. Primarily, we're looking at summer at the current moment. The biggest thing when we met with the Browns and we talked to them, summer, it's almost like their tryout, and then when they look into the fall, those are the kids that truly impress them and figure out, okay, these are the skill sets that they have, and this is where they fit further into our organization. So it's a neat combination of, a lot of different opportunities that the kids are going to have. But moving forward, each year they're going to hire summer and fall interns. So for us, it was a win-win.
And about how many internships are available?
So again, the number definitely is fluid. Each year that potentially could change, but our focus is finding the best candidates. Even if they say, hey, we have 15 internships available, we have to make sure that we have 15 amazing students to send to them. If it's 10, if it's 5, we just want to make sure that the candidates that we are sending are the exact right fit, are going to represent the University of Finley well, and are going to make a great impact on the Browns organization.
And what every intern is going to want to know, are these internships paid?
You know what? These internships are paid. That is very much the sport industry. So for students that are thinking about working in this environment, these are paid. I believe at the current moment it's right around $10 an hour. So it's a good summer wage internship.
And are the interns provided housing?
The Browns do not provide housing for interns. Moving forward, that is something that we're working with them to try to continue to evolve. The university has taken steps to look at potential opportunities for our students moving up there, but at the current moment, students are required to find housing on their own.
Are the internships just for sport and event management majors, or maybe even marketing majors?
No, the greatest part about this program, and even though I'm a sport and event management guy, this is ultimately sport business. And every time we met with the Browns, their number one focus is on skill sets, their number one focus is on work ethic, and their number one focus is on kids who are truly excited about working in the business of sports. This is something that can impact our campus, all of our majors, because we're looking for the best. At the end of the day, we're sending them our best University of Finley students, regardless of major. We just want to make sure that long term, this is an area that they are passionate about working in.
All right, Scott, let's talk application. Can you tell me what the application criteria is?
Okay, so for our application criteria for this round of internships is they have to be a rising junior, senior. They have to have a minimum 2.75 GPA. And then we will gather all the applications, we will do an on-campus vetting process where they will go through interview, selection, through a committee structure of different people throughout campus, and then we will provide names of the top level students that we think fit into this environment to the Browns. The Browns will then run their own internal vetting process with these candidates. So I try to tell all these students, just because you make it through our vetting process on campus does not mean that you are guaranteed an internship. You still have to go up there and impress the Browns so that they say, hey, yeah, you've gone through all the processes there, you've gone through our processes, and you are a great fit for our organization for this summer internship.
And what's the deadline on the application?
The deadline is fast. So we just announced yesterday, and like we said, we want the best of the best. So this Friday at 5 p.m. is when the application closes, and next week we will start interviews. Our goal is we will have names of our top candidates to the Browns by next Friday.
And how does a student apply?
You can go online to our website. There's a landing page, a Browns Edge landing page that talks more about the program. There's a link for an application online. You will submit your application, a cover letter, a resume, and then you will also work to get a letter of recommendation from a faculty or staff member if you're selected for an interview on campus. You can also email me with any questions that you might have, and we can move you along through the process.
So after the student gets the application in, what do they do after that?
They will wait. So once the applications are in on Friday, we will go through the weekend as a committee and we will look at those, and all students will be contacted at the beginning of next week. Some will be scheduled for in-person interviews. Others will, we'll thank them for their time and encourage them to apply for the next round when that comes available.
So Scott, how long is this partnership going to go on?
Our goal here at the University of Findlay, and I know the Browns, when we got down and our presidents talked yesterday, we want to make this a long-time legacy for our institution. So, I hope there's no date in the future, and we're excited about that. And we're excited about ultimately for what this does for our students and our campus.
All right. And last question: if a student does not get the internship, are they going to have another chance to get one?
Definitely, and that's your greatest part. Kids who think they want to do this to apply, and just because there may not be an internship that fits specifically what they do at this current moment, ultimately the Browns might email me one day and say, hey, we need a student with this specific skill set, like computer science software development pipeline, and it fits. We have those candidates already used and kind of sourced. The biggest thing is we want all these kids to understand it is very competitive. You're going to have the opportunity to do this, but we want you to continue to apply and get better and push yourselves. And I think this is something that can spur a lot of kids. You may not be right for the internship this summer, but what are you going to do over the next, when your application goes in for next summer? Wow, like you've really shown that you are ready and you want this.
All right. For more information, you can visit finley.edu/BrownsEdge. And if you have any further questions that we weren't able to answer in this little video, you can also contact.
Awesome. Thank you for your time. I look forward to getting many applications for this awesome project.